now we're going to explore our holiday celebration gift. This is a gift that's meant for building an entire evening around or just spreading liberally through the holidays. And it's full of great price everyday wines which are designed to fill every occasion. So the first wine we've got here is a Muscadet from France, which is this great Merlot wine. So let's have a taste. This is about as good as it comes when it comes to Muscadet. I mean, it has minerals and fruit, and I mean, it's just, when I find a wine like this where literally you just want to drink and drink and drink, it's like you can finish off a whole bottle quite easily.
It's like you can feel it. You can taste the brininess of the ocean in this wine, yes. You know? So just having this with just oysters and mussels and all those things, they just like texturally go so well together.
And I think there's a real move towards these crisper style wines. I mean, Chardonnay is fantastic and it's been the darling of America for a really long time, but people more and more ask for Sauvignon Blanc or Sauvignon Blanc-like wines, and this has that real great crispness and vibrancy that you get from some of the crisper style wines.
You know, I think a wine like this, it makes me think of a salad where I have like, if you ever have little pieces of grapefruit in a salad or thin slices of fennel on there.
I think following that, you know, the salad theme, I mean, in France I've had this with not only shellfish but you know, a salad with the traditional French lardon, which are in essence little bacon pieces and goat cheese and even a little pink grapefruit or passion fruit in there, and it's just fabulous. Okay, on to our second wine in the celebration case. This is a wonderfully exotic, rich Chardonnay from Lake County made by Ciego, who are the Fetzer family of organic winemaking fame. So let's have a taste. Wow, this is a counterpoint to the Muscadet. It's just intense sort of mangoes and grapefruit and lemon blossom. I mean, it's just fantastic.
You get squash.
Yeah.
You know, and we're coming in that season right now where butternut squash and all those things, and carrots. Like, I can see this wine really going good. Just carrots, you know, just carrots and hay, just roasted together in the oven. Pull it out and just eating that with this wine. Oh.
I think also another, you know, this is a great winter soup wine. If you have your roasted squash soup with even a touch of curry in there, and the exotic fruits go really well with that. I mean, I really like the minerality underneath as well, and the acidity, like you mentioned, Debbie. I mean, it just presents itself so well, and I think, but it's all balanced. I mean, this is a great thing of all these wines, is we're trying to look for wines with balance. We're quite excited about this wine because this is an actual wine made exclusively for Williams-Sonoma by a gentleman named Josh Clapper, who's a sommelier turned winemaker, and it's really hard at the $15 level to get a great Pinot, and I think we've crafted something which is, you know, really quite fantastic with Josh here. It's got, you know, everything I like about Pinot and everything I don't like about Pinot, which is it's fresh and it's got acids and good fruit and it's clean and it's not got that sort of fleshiness that a lot of Pinot gets when it's made, you know, almost in a Syrah-like base. So let's have a taste.
It's particularly exciting to see this. I've only gotten a chance to drink these wines on a couple occasions because they're hard to find, and so it's really surprising that you were able to get hold of a bottling just for Williams-Sonoma. And I think this is a real special treat. I'm surprised to see this.
So what do we want to eat with this?
Turkey. A crowd-pleasing turkey pairings, absolutely.
Smoked turkey too. I think any kind of like smoked meats are really great with something that is this fruity.
This isn't a wine that you just taste, this is a wine that you drink. And in fact, these are the types of wines when they come along, you just don't see value like this, and you just grab a case of two as soon as you can, because a wine like this is going to continue to develop. This has probably got a good year or two ahead of it. It's going to be very interesting to see how well this develops.
We're extremely lucky to get it, and I think as everyone said, I mean, it's just it's a great introduction for Pinot, and it's a great representation of, I think, what people should expect from great Pinot. Okay, we are off to France and the Côtes du Rhône. This is a fantastic number from a producer called Farah Brunel. So let's taste it. This is night and day from the Pinot Noir. I mean, this is intense and earthy. You can really sort of taste the country it's made in here.
And spicy.
Mm-hmm. Lots of spiciness there. But and then there's that great fruit component weaving all in between.
Yeah, the texture, you know, that tannic grip to it, but not like, you know, you know, like turn your teeth black tannic grip, but like, you know, it has grip structure, so you can go, you know, into something like that. When I'm tasting this too, you know, I'm thinking, you know, fall time, I'm thinking darker brown gravies and sauces, and more richness, and more meatiness, and yeah.
And that, I think that, to that point, this is a wine that really over-delivers at $15 as well. I mean, even when I smelled this, you know, I kind of smell roast meats and almost like braised lamb shanks, and it's got that sort of, you know, it's raining outside and you're sipping a glass of this and the fire's roaring, and I mean, it's the perfect glass.
Yeah.
Okay, back on our travels in the celebration gift to America. This is Chatham Syrah, which is a great intense Syrah from the Sierra Foothills. So one aspect about this is the elevation of the Sierra Foothills gives you know, a hot climate, you know, really cool nights, and again has a wine with good acids, and I think that's one of the things that makes this wine actually so drinkable. So let's have a taste.
This speaks to winter for me. It has that very sort of warm-hearted quality. I want to sit by the fire, and it's rich, and it's full-bodied, and it just reminds me more of winter, almost winter spices on the nose too.
Absolutely.
What's nice about this is there's a little bit of an earthiness to this that I like, and kind of this menthol liftness, mint character to the wine that kind of gives it a bit of a lift to the nose.
You can almost taste the sort of the trees as you go up into the foothills there.
Yeah, it's a little grippy even, which is not a bad thing, because if you pair this with you know, a great piece of meat, it's really going to soften out the sort of grip that the wine has.
Yeah, I think a great sort of shoulder of lamb with a fatty crust on it would be fantastic.
Get some bacon. Bacon is always
Hamel,
good.
anything, yeah, Gruyere.
This wine makes me hungry.
And everything
It
tastes better
does
with
need
bacon.
food with this one.
Yeah, this is definitely a food wine. So, okay, off to the final wine in our celebration case. This is a fabulous, robust Cabernet blend from Chile called uncork. So let's have a taste. There is so much going on in this wine, from the fruit and the earth. I mean, this is a big, broad-shouldered wine, which, you know, really has some guts to it, and I mean, needs a really big choice piece of, you know, beef or something like that to sidle up to it.
This is a very sophisticated wine, and for the money, I think Chile is unmatched in producing wines that really exude some of the great strength and complexity of Bordeaux.
I think the structure in this wine and the great fruit components and really go well with coping with that sort of that mesquite sort of grilled texture you get from, you know, open grilling. I mean, you can see the sort of steak sizzling with the fat dripping off it in the fire here, and just, you know, big cuts of just, you know, slices of great steak, rare in the middle, and, you know, not overcooked. This is a rare steak, or medium rare steak wine, I think. So I think in the celebration gift here, we've got just a great selection of 6 bottles, which, you know, all I think for $15 a bottle, way over deliver on value, and provide anyone with a basis to have either just a fun-filled evening where they drink one after the other with all the complete, very different types of food, or, you know, picking a wine and just making an occasion with that wine.